Oh, hello there. I'm very sorry that this video is late. It was supposed to be in on Friday. It's now Monday. But I had a gay wedding to go to, and let me tell you about that. The highlights of the gay wedding. I now have 2 gay uncles. Okay, that's it for the highlights. Now let me tell you the real details. So starting with the ceremony. We were at this place called the Rhinecliff Hotel, and the Rhinecliff Hotel sits on a nice little lawn. Well, it doesn't sit on a lawn. There's the hotel, and then to the side of it there is a lawn. White chairs, little section for hors d'oeuvres, one of those altar thingies. Past that is the Hudson River, and between the lawn and the Hudson River is an Amtrak line. So anyway, we're all pre-wedding, waiting for the procession to come, and my uncle has it planned. He has it planned that he wants to get married at 4 o'clock. But the Amtrak train on that line comes every hour 5 minutes after the hour, meaning 4:05. Meaning that if he starts the ceremony at 4, 5 minutes in, I now do lawfully with the bride. So, well, of course, no brides, but that's how it would happen. So he's like, you know what, we're going to wait till 4:05. The train will come, and then we'll do this thing. So it's 4:05, it's 4:06, 4:07, 4:10 rolls around. And I see my uncle stepping out into the balcony of the hotel, looking out at the line like this. And I know what's going through his head, because my uncle is, he works in real estate. He's very good at managing. He's very official. He deals with things. Whenever we have a problem, like with our family cable at the summer house, he's always the person who calls and says, "Excuse me, we're having we're having issues with our service." And it usually works out that within an hour the service is restored, but he still manages to get us like 7 days of free service because it was interrupted or something. He's that kind of guy. And so I know he's thinking, I know the name of the conductor on that train, because he probably found it out just in case. And I know he's thinking, I am going to write a letter. I am going to call management, and that conductor is going to be fired for ruining my day. Of course, he's a very nice guy, and I'm sure he didn't do that. But as it turned out, the train was delayed till 4:45, so we just went on with the ceremony, which was beautiful. One of my favorite parts was, now, little backstory. My uncle likes to throw some cocktail parties, likes to have a drink of this, a drink of that, make his own little punch. Incidentally, I got drunk at his birthday party when I was in the 8th grade, so that's a bit of a hint. He has this woman read this poem that he and his fiancée had chosen for each other. It's called Love by Roy Croft. And there's this line in it where it says, "You take the lumber of my heart and make of it not a tavern, but a temple." And at that moment, he turns to the crowd, to all the people he's invited to this beautiful, holy, sacred day, to see him joined in matrimony with this man who he loves, to see 2 lives fold together onto one path, and he says, it's going to be a little bit of a tavern. And of course, everyone, yes, that is Nicholas. And so, it carries on. But, also, incidentally, the one thing which shows you this was a very... well, it wasn't a very gay wedding, because that sort of implies something that wasn't really there. People here are very not what you think when you hear a gay wedding. But one thing that is, at the very least, ironic, is that the woman who read the poem for them, a close friend of them both, she's my uncle's interior designer. See, it was supposed to deliver that, and it was supposed to be heavy, it was supposed to, hit a point and be like, but I got the word wrong. See, that's what's wrong with this sort of slow, measured, fuck.